Hi everybody, it's Vitsa here at M&A. Welcome back to another Mindful Monday. So today's topic is defense mechanisms. Defense mechanisms are really unconscious mechanisms or methods that we use to protect ourselves. So we all use them, and most of the time they are unconscious. You have to be pretty introspective and self-aware to really realize when you're using a or a defense mechanism. So a couple of defense mechanisms are displacement, withdrawal, denial, repression, and projection. Today we're going to actually talk about projection. It happens to be my favorite. So what projection is not being able to accept something about yourself. So you might have some shame, inadequacy, or fear about something. And what you do with that is you take that unacceptable part and you project it on another human being. So a great example of that, we'll use the name Cathy. Cathy really dislikes her coworker Ben, right? She's angry with him, she's upset with him, but she was really taught that anger and being upset with someone is actually bad. So what she ends up doing is going up to Ben and saying, you know, you seem really upset with me. You really seem like you're angry and you don't like me, right? She's projecting those unacceptable feelings on someone else. Another example of that is Cathy has been really taught that, you know, to be a nice girl or selfless. And she's in a meeting with a whole bunch of coworkers, and you know, a couple of them are really asking for what they want, really participating at a high level, and going first, and not really worried about the rest of the room. And she might project the fact that they are selfish, right? Because she denies that in herself. She denies the fact that she has any needs within herself. So those are just two examples. A lot of the questions I get mostly are, well, what happens when someone actually projects on you at a workplace, at an event, whatever it might be, which happens often. So I have a couple of tips that I use myself, and then I've also given strategies to others to help support if someone is projecting their unacceptable feelings on you. So the first tip I would give, so we'll use the first example, Cathy. If Cathy went up to Ben and says, right, I really feel like you're upset with me and you don't like me, the first strategy can really be really to slow it down. Ask Cathy to repeat the phrase. And so what that really does is it takes the power out of the room, but it also slows the process down, right? And at some point, potentially brings a little bit of more of a higher consciousness and self-awareness in the room. So when Cathy says, well, I really think you don't like me and you're angry with me and I feel like you're upset with me, once she rephrases the statement, what I would do then is restate what she said using her words. A little something like, so you feel that I'm upset with you or I'm angry with you. And if she again agrees, what I would do is then I would question. I wouldn't make any statements. I wouldn't defend myself. I would literally keep questioning in that circumstances. So it might look a little like that. Well, what does it look like when someone isn't upset with you? What makes you think that? What are some examples that you can give me? And what that does is that actually takes care of you. So you're not owning anyone's projection, but in addition to that, it might also make someone else think twice to project something on you, right? So when someone projects, they're really trying to get their needs met in some level. And when they're not doing that, when you break it down by repeating the phrase and restating and questioning, they might not get anything from that and not do it again to you. Again, the objective of this is not to change their behavior. It's really to take care of yourself. They might just never come and project on you and do it to someone else. So that's really your goal, is to take care of yourself. Your work is not to change someone else's behavior. I hope that helps. Emanate your best selves. Till next time.